A bed. It's been so long since I've rested in one. Bennett was right. I bet there was a laptop on this desk. The question is, where is it now? It's one where the computer hooks up automatically when you turn it on. Not necessarily. It's already plugged into the electric and telephone sockets. I think Bennett mentioned that the line was cut off the day Chapman died, but someone came to fix it a few days later. They're empty. Not that I know a lot about these things, but its peculiar shape demonstrates that the football was invented before the wheel. I don't like football. The Chapman's wedding. How cute. I'm not a major fan of weddings, not even in pictures. Inside is Chapman's wife's wedding ring and a pair of earrings. How sad. It has something hanging on it. Okay, it's what do you call it? According to old Granny Timmons, lots of people used to wear these. A locket. I don't like to steal other people's victories from them. If I remember well from when I looked before, first drawer, socks, second, underwear, third, undershirts, fourth, handkerchiefs, and bills. For my lovey bear from your little squirrel. No comment. I think Bennett mentioned that the line... I wonder if it works now. I could call... Let's see.
Judge Whitley's office. Randall Lane speaking. Can I help you?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Chapman wanted to talk to the judge. Oops, I hung up on him. I think Bennett told me Chapman received a call a few hours before his death, and the line cut off during the call.
Who are you? And why is you calling from Sad Belly's phone number?
Huh?
Dagnabbit. What was Sad Belly's real name again? Cappy? Chapo? Chapman. That's it. You a cop?
No, I'm his niece.
Niece? The dumb one?
The smart one.
Well, well, well. The dumb one sure was pretty. I'm Barry from the gas station mile marker 3. What can I do for you, miss?
Who were those guys that asked about Chapman's cabin?
They said they were family members, but I'm getting so done with old age I forgot to charge 'em. So I called Sad Belly, your uncle, to ask him to ask them for the cash.
Did Chapman know he'd be getting a visit from these family members?
He must not have been expecting him, 'cause he sounded pretty darn surprised when I mentioned it. Then the call cut off.
Did you tell anyone else about Chapman's visiting family members and the phone call?
Well, no. If I did, I'd have cops crawling all over the place asking me questions. And I already paid my debt to society. Plus, there's nothing wrong with people visiting each other or a call being cut off, is there, hot cakes?
Did you call Chapman, my Uncle Jerome, the evening of his death?
Sure did. Some guys came into the station. I filled up their tanks, and they asked about your Uncle Jerome's cabin, so I showed them the way.
Thanks for your help, Barry.
Thank you, sweetie pie. What are you wearing under your...
Yeah, I'll call him on his cell phone.
Hello, Gina.
How's everything going, Doctor?
Oh, wonderfully. Couldn't be better.
I understand. You're up a creek, but you can't talk.
The only problem is I can't remember our friend Chapman's nickname. The one his wife used to call him. You know. Oh, you know that head of mine.
I think I can give you some other potential nicknames for Chapman.
I'm all ears.
Lovey Bear.
Thanks, Gina.
Have you managed to get any information out of him?
Not yet, but I feel optimistic. The sheriff is helping me a whole lot.
I get it. The jerk won't give you a shred of evidence.
Yes, exactly. Very generous of him.
How's the sheriff doing?
Oh, he's a great guy. Very pleasant and friendly.
Okay, so if he were any unfriendlier, he'd be an attack dog, or worse, a bone?
You said it.
Maybe I could convince him. After all, I have worn a sheriff's uniform before.
Consist of wearing that uniform. Don't you fret, I'll get him to cooperate.
Good luck with the sheriff. I'll call you in a bit.
Till then.
Hey, Gina!
Hey, Gabbo, what are you doing?
Crossword puzzles!
Sounds like he's in a bind. For my lovey bear from your little squirrel.
Are you still here?
I'm not leaving until you help me. I think I remember the nickname Annetta Chapman called her husband now.
I'm listening.
Lovey Bear.
And how do you know that, huh?
I just do. Now it's your turn to answer a question. Chapman, a spider. What's the connection?
Look at this. Chapman's arm. I took it when I found his body. I showed it to an entomologist in town, and it looked strange to him. He couldn't tell what kind of spider caused the bite.
Well, now he can. We have to take him the envelope. Told me Chapman had a hiding place inside the bathtub where the jacuzzi motor is.
So are the bad guys here yet?
Hey, Gabbo.
They here?
No, what are you talking about? Sorry about that, Bennett.
You don't see a lot of movies, do you?
A secret hiding place under the bathtub?
Huh?
Don't worry, I'll find the mechanism that opens it.
Yes, maybe that's where the clue we're looking for is hidden. That could be it.
Sorry, I gotta go. So the only thing in there was that box?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I'm going into the bridge to prepare the welcoming party.
When will you finish explaining how Brian escaped from Happydale?
After the cata-boom, bam, crack-a-boom! Banana!
It's really frightening sometimes. Anyway... Well, I think I've searched through everything now, except that over there. Gabbo?
You'll be happy to know that the grenades work. This is gonna be one crazy party.
I'm not interested in the cartridges, but those things, what great memories they bring back. I haven't seen a glow stick for ages. Gabbo made it by throwing a grenade or something. That sounds good. That thing over there looks like a boot, doesn't it? The reason for doing that is not clear to me. Several options come to mind. I could tie the rope up here and climb down it, but what if it breaks? I could make a lasso to rope in the boot like at a rodeo, but that doesn't really sound like a realistic plan. Or I could just sit around and come up with inane ideas all day. But I think I should try to be more productive. No, there's no reason for making a hole in that. No, I'm not doing that. With men's gloves? How classless. Not a chance. No way. I refuse to look at every nook and cranny of this cabin through the magnifying visor unless there's some reason to do so. I'd end up with a headache for days. I don't see what... No way. I have no intention of going anywhere for the time being. It's driving me insane that I can't remember the name of that movie with the evil raincoat guy. How annoying. It's for his right foot. Wonder where the other one went. Nothing on there will be any more useful than the things I have already. There's a mixture of garden tools, painting accessories, fishing tackle. After a quick glance, my conclusion is that there is nothing I really need or want. No, I don't have anything wet right now. That thing in the back looks like a jacuzzi motor. I refuse. What if there are mice in there? That will not be done by Miss Gina Timmons, no siree. I could take more glow sticks, but I doubt I'd need them. Seems to be in great shape. I don't see Gabbo under the bridge. I don't remember the existence of any tribe of the obese owls. That loon didn't park my car very well. A little further and he would have crashed into the front door. Hope I don't prick myself. Okay, ready. Yeah, that's the way it's normally done. In this situation, of course, that's not the important thing to do. What I need is to find the right place to shoot the arrow to reach my goals. Let's see how good my aim is. I bet I'm the first person ever who's happy to have caught a boot while fishing. Seems like there's something inside. Well, how about that? A laptop computer. After sitting there for so long, the battery is worn down. Let's see if I can have it ready for when Bennett returns.
What do you think? Can you see anything?
Effectively, gentlemen. The spider that was inside the envelope was an actual Madagascar queen spider. I don't need to tell either of you just how far away Madagascar is from here.
And that the spider couldn't crawl here on its own.
Effectively,
Poisonous?
but not deadly. Its venom paralyzes the victim for hours and is then slowly metabolized by the body without leaving a trace behind.
That means that Chapman was paralyzed when he died, which completely rules out the suicide theory.
Doctor, you've earned this. Honorary Assistant Sheriff. It belonged to Chapman.
Effectively, a Madagascar queen. I should have expected that.
And this wire... Enter password? How would I know what Chapman's password was? This has gotta be it. Damn! Let's try it out. Nope. Not necessarily. I could call. He said he was going with the sheriff to see that insectologist guy, and then they were coming here. I'd better wait. I wish I knew how to get a hold of him, but Brian lost his cell phone months ago when he was arrested. When he called me the other day to tell me about identifying a body similar to his, he called from Gabbo's phone. Chapman left it in suspended mode, and now it's asking me for a password to reopen his session. There's nothing else inside. The key ring is from Chapman's fishing club, I bet. Chapman's wife was kind of pretty. They're in pretty good shape. Yeah, his wife's name. This has to work. And it didn't either. That's a good one. Too bad. Let's try it out. Nope. The 19th of August, 1947. You simply gotta try the person's date of birth. Well, sometimes it works. Well... Nope. His rank? Damn. That's a good one. Too bad. Nothing. No strokes of luck coming my way.
Now you've got to start reading. But with those goldfish eyes you've got...
They're in pretty good shape. I think I've come up with better ideas before. Not so sure about that. It has something written on it. Hurricane. Could that be Chapman's boxing name? I can't think of anything else to enter. In fact, I can't even remember what passwords I've already tried. It's written on his boxing gloves, so maybe that's it. Excellent. Loading. National Security Database. Eliminator Agent TV3968. Agency requires Level 4 clearance. Name, Andrea Hickok. Alias, Tarantula Jane Eyre. Date admitted October 27, 2003. Date dismissed June 25, 2006. Missions, your Level 3 access code does not allow this information to be displayed. Reasons for dismissal, your Level 3 access code... What's this email message? Looks like it hasn't been sent yet. From Jerome D. Chapman to Judge Latricia Whitley. Subject, Basco Innocent. I've attempted to reach you by phone, but your secretary has become an insurmountable barrier to our communications. I need to make you aware of the following facts. 1. Colonel Kordsmeyer has been embezzling funds from the U.S. Army, acting behind the back of his own country. 2. During his mission on Mala Island, he had some highly qualified mercenaries under his command, and their leader was a bloodthirsty woman, a former agent for the government. Her codename is Tarantula. 3. Right now, all we know is that she was an AE, Agent Eliminator, who specializes in the method known as tossing the hot potato. In other words, don't be surprised by this. She eliminates the target by getting an innocent bystander involved as a scapegoat. 4. In the case at hand, the innocent person in question is Brian Bass. Let's finish this mail, and Dr. Ian Bennett will corroborate the veracity of this story. So then I hit the send button and...
Now I understand everything. Judge Whitley just called me, wondering how the deceased Chapman was able to send her an email message mentioning my name and Brian's. She gave me an appointment tonight at my own apartment in New York City.
Okay then, let's go there immediately.
Soon. But first, let's do justice for Chapman. Let's reenact the crime.
After seeing Tarantula's profile on the web, Chapman started writing an email message to Judge Whitley about how Brian is innocent when the phone rang. It was Barry, the old guy from the gas station. He said there were some strangers asking where Chapman's cabin was, but then the line was cut off, as well as Chapman's internet connection. Fearing the worst, Chapman grabbed his laptop. Then, he stuck his laptop in a fishing boot. He hid it in the well, and after that, he came back inside.
And waited. He saw the envelope drop through the mail slot. He opened it, and the spider bit him. He must have become completely paralyzed in just a few seconds. Then Tarantula came in, prepared to do what she does best. She took his hand, held the gun up to his forehead, and then, bang!
Bennett! Get down! Bennett, it's too late! Go start the car!
They following us?
Not for long.